Good morning, everyone. I wanted to jump on and get this message out to all of you. So, Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I know it has been a while. There have been other things brewing in my journey and in this work. So, I just want to take a moment and get this message off to all of you this morning. So if you are tuning in, please feel free to say hello. If you're catching the replay, please let me know that you're here and that you're watching and that you received this message. I also am asking you that you would share this video with your friends, with your connections on your social media pages. The best thing I can ask at this time, the most needed thing I can ask for your support at this time is to share my messages. This is meant for the collective, not just for a select few. So please, if you are in alignment with this work, if you're in support of this work, then please share this message and tag people in that, or tag people in the comments below. Okay? So I just want to take a moment and put your hand over your heart and breathe into the heart center. This message is of the heart and the soul. It is not of the mind. So let's just take a moment, take a breath, moving out of the analytical mind, moving into the heart and soul. So feel free to take a couple of breaths and allow your energy, allow your focus to get into the heart center. Because I know for sure this journey is a journey of the heart. It is a journey of the soul. It is a journey of the warrior. And that does not come from the analytical mind. Okay? So as we lean in, I want to relay the message that I got this morning. And just so you know, I am getting downloads and information every single day. And what I am leaning into and setting up at this time is something that will allow me to get those messages out every single day. And it looks like what that is going to be is a YouTube channel that I already have set up. And so it's just getting those messages on there, and Instagram. So just so you know, I will be directing you to those as I'm able to get those out on a daily basis. Okay. The message for today is all about the rise of the warrior. And so there are certain things that are happening in the world at this time, including the political climate and what's happening in Australia, that has caused me to stir big time. And I know that I am not the only one, okay? And what that is, it's a stirring within us that it is time to do something, okay? That it is not up to them to do something. They better do something about that. No. That's a thing of the past. The now is that it is up to us, up to each and every one of us to do something about what is happening here, right? That we are here for a time such as this, and it is not time to remain silent. It is not time to put the covers over our head and stay in bed or numb or turn a blind eye at what is happening here. It is time to take a really good look at what is happening and lean fully in. So many of you that are on my platform know that you have a soul calling, that you are here on mission. I have goosebumps right now. That at this time you are remembering what that mission is, and you are remembering who you truly are. And you are remembering that you are a healer here. And maybe even more importantly at this time, you are remembering that you are a warrior here. Okay? And as we remember that, we start to remember what we came here to do. Okay? And we cannot do that alone. We have got to link arms, support one another, and collaborate into creating action and creating work and creating things that will help the healing of the people of this planet, that will help the healing of this planet, that will help to create change here, that will create change here, and that will lead to a ripple effect of having leaders who are coming from a heart center and not from a place of power and ego and destruction. We are here for leaders to rise up who are working for the good of humanity, the good of every single person that is here on this planet at this time. Okay? And that is why the women are rising up to lead. It is time for more and more women to lead and to learn how to lead, as has been my journey the last year, learning how to lead. Okay? And it's not of the old paradigm, and it's not of the ways of the masculine. It is a completely different way of leading from the sacred and from the divine. And it is also to allow the spiritual warriors and the warriors of the light and for the light to step up and lead. Okay? Because this destruction that is happening, this power of the ego, this money, this greed, all of that is a system that is crumbling. And before it's crumbling, it is coming up to be revealed and to show its fierce head, I wanted to say ugly head, in such a dominant way that it is making all of us stir so that we will start taking action, so that we will no longer be passive citizens saying they must do something about that. Oh, let me just go vote. And not that that's not an important thing, but there's so much more to be doing here. And taking the ownership and the responsibility of what you are here to do in this lifetime, what I am here to do in this lifetime, what we are here to do in this lifetime. And if you are one of my tribe, then you are here to create change. You are here to rise up in your authentic power, in your strength as a warrior here, and start taking action. And one of those things that we can do at this time is to live from our heart, to open our heart, to awaken the heart center, to tap into our soul, and to understand what that stir is asking on a soul level. Also, it is not to spread more hate or more anger or more anything against anyone. Did you hear that? Against anyone, no matter what they've done. Because if you're here spewing more hate or spewing more of the things that you see on the news and just talking without action, all that's doing is creating more and more negative vibration. And what we need to be doing, what is our responsibility at the time, is to be lifting the vibration, to be igniting our own vibration of passion and of spark and of fire and of commitment and of dedication and of service, and stepping fully into that and allowing that vibration and our action to ripple out into the world. And everything is energy, and every thought and every action and every word and every act of service that you do here is making a ripple effect on humanity. And you cannot hide away. Even the things that you are doing behind closed doors, that is energy. So whatever that is, because I will tell you that in the last month, I have wanted to hide away. I have wanted, and at times have, thrown the blanket back over my head and rolled over and said, I'm too tired today, and I just want to stay in my warm, comfortable bed, okay? And I just want to drink wine at night, and I just want to eat, and all of those things. And essentially at times, what was happening is that I was numbing because it was too hard to look at what was really happening here. How many of you have been there? How many of you have just said, you know what, my bubble's okay. I'm okay in my bubble. I am well fed. I am warm. I am clothed, and I'm okay, and I'm just gonna stay here, okay? But what happens is that we start to stir. We start to stir, and our soul starts to stir. Why? Because the world is calling us as Western women to step up and take responsibility for what we are here to do, to own our authentic power, and to rise up into the world as the badass warriors that we are. Okay? That's what I know to be true at this time. And yeah, it feels so passionate. It feels like there's so much to do, and yet the how is being revealed to me every single day. Every single download I get, every single divine message, every single intuitive hit I get is showing me the how. And that how is going to be revealed through these messages out to every single one of you. Got it? So we don't have to worry about the how, we have to know the what. Okay? And the what is that it is time to rise up as warriors. It is time to step into our mission and into the visions that we have for this world. It is time to be the change and to be responsible for every thought and word and action and act of service that we can do here, right? And it is time to rise up in an even deeper way with more dedication, more commitment, more strength. And that's the other thing I kept hearing. We need you to build up your strength. We need you to build up your strength, okay? So none of this has to be forced. You do need to be gentle with yourself at times, and you also need to know that the time to take action is now. More than ever, the time to take action is now, okay? Do not remain silent. Do not remain without taking action. Do not remain numbing. Do not remain hiding in your own little comfort zone, your own bubble of warmth and security and comfort, because pretty soon that bubble is going to bust and you are no longer going to have that. Because we are all here to come together and to rise up and to create change. Because our comfort zone that we created at any moment can come crumbling down. And I believe there is so much at stake here with everything that's happening that we don't have a comfort zone anymore. Everything that we've created at any moment can come crashing down. And what are you going to do if it does? Are you willing to fight the good fight in this lifetime and to give it all you've got to create the change that is necessary to change the world? Because you are capable of that. I am capable of that. We are capable of that. And I know that for sure. And it is no longer the time to leave it up to them. It is not about they better do something about this. They're not going to do anything about this. As a matter of fact, there is going to be more and more destruction happening if we leave it in the hands of the leaders who are creating destruction. Okay? It is time for us to do something about this. Okay. The rise of the warriors for a time such as this. I'm not just giving you this information without action steps. Please keep following. Please keep sharing these messages. One of the most important action steps I know that you can take today is to go into your heart center. I'm going to post a link to my meditation of awakening the heart that you can access to get out of the mind and ego, to pull away from the programming, and TVs program you, just so you know. So if you are attached to the media, if you are attached to the news 24/7, if you're watching TV all the time, your mind is being programmed. Okay? It's time to deprogram from the illusion, from the lies, from anything that is fake and false here, and it is time for the revealing of truth. And that is exactly what is happening. That is exactly what we're here to do. And it is time to help people whose structures are crumbling, because right now there's so many structures crumbling and people are in so much fear and in so much chaos and in so much resistance. And that is where the healers come in. The healers come in to help navigate that process of all the old paradigm crumbling. Okay? And the warriors come in to take action and to build the new. That's all I'm going to say for now. Please share this video. Please share this message. Please allow your heartache and your heartbreak of what is happening here to move you into effective action, into passion, into moving your feet out into the world with what you are here to do at this time. Okay? And if you don't know what that is, ask. You have to get into the heart and soul. You have to allow divine guidance and downloads and information and intuitive hits to guide the how. Okay? It is time. It is time for the warriors to rise. For a time such as this. It is right here, right now. Much love, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Questions, comments, insights below. Please share this message, and I will see you here again very, very soon. Also, I am going to be posting my link to the YouTube videos, to my Instagram, to all the other avenues in which this information is getting out into the world. Please, please, please share this and tag people who need to hear this message as well. Have a wonderful day. It is the journey of the heart and soul. I know that for sure.